Welcome inside of the Carla Stadium on the campus of Mingo Central High School. My name is Gary Justice, along with Blake Justice. We're here representing the D&D Sports Network, bringing you live high school action, West Virginia style, as the Lincoln County travel down from Hamlin, West Virginia, to take on the Mingo County Central Miners. We'll take a look at the matchup between these two ball clubs. Mingo Central comes in with a very impressive 7 wins, no losses on the season. Lincoln County struggling so far, 1 win, 6 losses though, 34 points, almost 35 points per game for the Miners. Lincoln County struggling getting the football in the end zone this year, averaging almost 7 points per ball game. Mingo Central definitely has a high-powered offense, averaging almost 354 yards per contest. Lincoln County 133 yards, and then, of course, Mingo Central very balanced on the offensive attack. 226 yards through the air and 127 yards on the ground. 58 yards through the air for the Lincoln County Panthers, and then 74, almost 75 yards on the ground for Lincoln County. Team from Hamlin, West Virginia, as they travel down to take on the Mingo Central Miners. It'll be a big matchup, and the Miners ranked 9th in single A. As I get my rosters prepared for the night's ball game, we was a little delayed getting here. There's definitely thoughts and prayers. Really bad accident in Del Barton, West Virginia. A family definitely needs your thoughts and prayers. As a bad accident, side by side, and a vehicle had collided. And let's just say there's a lot of prayers are needed for a family tonight. So definitely, my apologies of not having everything prepared before the ball game. But we're almost ready to rock and roll now. We're getting there, folks. I promise this. The Mingo Central Miners offense, they're led by Jameer Knuckles, their quarterback. The junior, he's put up some big numbers on the season. He's had big games on the year already also. So definitely appreciate you guys tuning in this evening for the ball game. Should have the captains coming together pretty soon for the coin toss. Again, I apologize for not having everything prepared before the. Hello.
Captains for tonight's contest for the Lincoln County, number 15, Alex Banks. 75, Blake Lucas. Number 1, Blake Atkins. And number 68, Braden Pritchard.
As you'll see the captains coming to the center field. Look at the midfield for the coin toss.
Captains for the Miners. Number 7, Jameer Knuckles.
Knuckles a part of the.
Number 24, Aiden Burke. Number 23, Donovan Valdelmar. And number 3.
Getting talented offense for the Mingo Central Miners, led by David Jones. Coach Jones leading the way as his assistants are Terry Harrison and Joe Kinser, who definitely keep thinking of Joe and his family in the prayers this evening as well. And then Michael Shepard, Hall of Famer at the University of Pikeville. I remember watching Shep play a little football back in college. He was good on the defensive end, folks. I promise you that. Of course, you know David Jones, he started at the University of Kentucky. Lincoln County is led by head coach Bradley Likens and assistant coaches Brandon Elkins and Kyle Garrettson as well. They'll come together and shake hands. We're ready to play a little football, folks. Well, we're about 3 minutes from kickoff. Phenomenal facility here on the campus of Mingo County Central High School. Gary Justice, the D&D Sports Network, bringing in the action tonight. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Lincoln County Panthers and the Mingo Central Miners. And Mingo Central they'll kick off.
Hello. Who are you with?
D&D Sports Network.
Okay. This is usually a booth for administration.
I'm sorry. That's what David had sent some players up here with us, and that's where they put us out. My apologies there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks.
So we get a little late arriving crowd. And the kick is up. It's a squib kick. Fielded at the 20, across the 25, but to the 30, across to the 35. Nice return. Still chugging the legs in between to the 40-yard line. That's where Lincoln County get things started.
Banks on the return for the Panthers. Brought down by a host of Miners. Panthers will start their drive at their own 39-yard line.
So let's start at the 39-yard line. Take the snap with 15 on the play clock. They're on the left side, go across the 40 to the 42. Marking at the 41-yard line. Blade Atkins on to carry, the senior. Give him a pickup of 2.
He'll pick up a couple and bring up 2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
Bring up 2nd down and 8 yards to go. We'll try to get some numbers here for you shortly as well, folks, as far as get the rosters up and going. We're going wrong on the right side. Nice play. Met in the backfield. Bo Hatfield, the junior, be credited with the tackle.
Atkins again on the carry. He's met in the backfield by number 1, Bo Hatfield.
That'd be a loss of 5. That could bring him down 3rd down. 13.
On your feet, Miners fans. It's 3rd down.
Jack Scholes, the quarterback for the Panthers. The ball's picked up, going down towards the end zone, and it'll be down to the 11-yard line. And Mingo Central is in business here in the first period.
Pass is intercepted by number 55, Dylan Mounts. Return down to
the interception.
Lincoln County 7-yard line.
Dylan Mounts, the senior, be credited with the interception. So Jameer Knuckles will be under center. And he's a good one, folks. The play clock hit 0. Knuckles be under center. He'll actually take it out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off to the right side. That's Burke. He shakes. It's all the way to the 1-yard line. Check, that's Joplin on the carry. Keziah Joplin.
He'll be down at the 1-yard line.
They'll mark him at the 1.
It'll be first and goal, Mingo Central.
First and goal for the Miners. They'll take the snap, another flag.
Flag on the play. It'll be encroachment on the defense, half the distance to the goal.
Encroachment on the defense. Bill's short penalty. Handoff up the middle. And that'll be a touchdown, Mingo Central.
Man Coleman from 1 yard out.
And the Miners get on the scoreboard first. They turn the turnover into 6. Malachi Phillips will be in to kick the extra point. Snap, the hold, the kick, up, and it's good. So Mingo Central with 9:47 to play in the first period, leading this one 7-0. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harlow Stadium on the campus of Mingo Central High School. My name is Gary Justice. Along with Blake Justice, we bring in the action this evening as Mingo Central takes an interception and turns it into 7. Kick is up, is away, fielded at the 15, to go across the 20, 25, into the 30, the 35, still chugging the legs, get about to the 38-yard line. That's where Lincoln County will have their second possession of the night. Lincoln County ended up throwing an interception on 3rd down, and the Miners turned it into points.
Banks on the return.
Jack Scholl will be under center once again. He'll take this one out of the shotgun. Got 9 on the play clock. And a delay of game will be called on Lincoln County. So both teams are being flagged for a delay of game.
On the play, delay of game. Bring up 1st and 15 from the Panthers.
Back about 5 yards.
33-yard line.
I get 1st and 15. We appreciate you guys tuning in for Friday Night Football on the D&D Sports Network. Gary Justice bringing you the action this evening. Joe will take the snap. He'll hand it off the right side. Got a little bit of room. Gets across the 40 to the 43. A flag will come in. Let's see what this is. This is a nice pickup. Come from the back judge. Up against Lincoln County, so they're going backwards. It'll be the second penalty on this drive for Lincoln County. So the flag will take it back to the 33-yard line. That'd be second down and 15. 9:26 to play here in the first. Scholl will call for the snap. Is at 10. There's the clap. Pressure was coming off the right side. 3 on the play clock, and a timeout will be taken by the Panthers. A little confusion on what the Panthers want to do on the offensive end.
Timeout, Lincoln County.
We'll keep it right here. We'll go back in case you were late joining the program. Mingo Central coming to the game, 7 wins, no losses. Lincoln County coming in this ball game, 1 win, 6 losses on the season. And Mingo Central, high-powered offense led by Jameer Knuckles, their quarterback. You'll see the sponsors in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Definitely appreciate those guys making this possible tonight. Mingo Central turned a interception into 6 points, and they tacked on the extra point to take a 7-0 lead here early. So the yard marker shows first down. Scoreboard says second down. Let's make sure everybody gets together. She'll take the snap, hand it off. A nice job by the defense for Mingo Central, number 60. We'll try to get you a number on that. I said number 60, but I do not see number 60 in my roster, folks. That's actually Peyton Parker, sophomore. Number 50 on a stop. Nice job of clogging up the hole there. Break up. There it is, second down to 15. So there'll be no gain. Be from the 31. She'll take the snap. Parker on the pressure. The pass is incomplete. Break up third down and long. And this is something Lincoln County has to do. They got to avoid. They have to stay ahead of the sticks or ahead of the chain or whatever you want to call it. So we go. Their offense is not designed for 3rd and 15. Look for Mingo Central. Maybe to bring some more pressure on this down. Try to get Scholl, get rid of the football quickly. 7 on the play clock. Takes a snap, hands it off, and a host of Miners once again on the stop. It'll be number 2, Davion Joplin, the junior. So they did bring a little pressure to bring up 4th down. And a long way to go. Aiden Burke, the Marshall commit, will be back to receive this one. The snap is up. It's a short kick. And let's say the thing is where they're going to mark it at. 45. It will start so the Miners will start at their own 44-yard line. Check out Lincoln County's 44-yard line.
Panthers punt sails out of bounds. The Miners will take over. And the Panther 44-yard line, 1st and 10, Mingo.
Mingo Central leading this one 7-0. 8:28 to play in the first period. '75 Blake Lucas, the senior, jogging on late. 18 on the play clock. Knuckles looking over to the sideline. He's joined in the backfield with Bam Coleman. He's a good one, junior. Knuckles will take the snap, has the read, and he's going to be met in the backfield by 2 Panthers as he juggled the snap. Number 8, C.J. Smith, the junior, will be credited with the tackle. Bring up 2nd down and 14 for the Miners.
Knuckles brought down in the backfield by Banks. That'll bring up 2nd and 14 for the Miners.
Smith got in on that quickly for the Panthers. Yeah, the snap from Jameer, he took the snap and it was juggled ever so slightly. It allowed Knuckles will take this one now. He'll go to the swing right on the right side. Got a little bit of a nice move. Get up to the 41-yard line. It's a nice pickup. Maxton Sarton, the sophomore, be credited with the catch. Bring him down 3rd down and 7. Knuckles quickly back in ready to get their next play. Panthers show a little pressure coming off the right side. Knuckles with 14 on the play clock. 7:14 on the game clock. Knuckles will take the snap. Quick hitter on the right side. The pass is incomplete, and I'll bring up 3rd down. 4th down check out. 4th down and 7 as the pass is a little too high.
Bring up 4th and 7 for the Miners.
Looking for Burke on that right side, and that's a person I'd look to as well. Coach Jones going to roll the dice here in the first period, up 7-0. Knuckles takes a snap over his head. He'll run to the right side. He's got a receiver. He'll throw on the run, throw it down. Burke got behind the defender. Aiden Burke with a touchdown. They'll make it 13-0 Mingo Central as Knuckles turns a broken play into a long touchdown pass to Aiden Burke to make it 13-0. And that's what happens there. As a good receiver, if you see your quarterback in trouble and Knuckles has enough athleticism to get on the outside, and Burke ran past the defensive back on 4th and 7 from the 33 for the score. Hold, kick, up and good. No flags. I'm making 14-0 Mingo Central. You're watching high school football in the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harlow Stadium on the campus of Mingo Central High School. Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network bringing the action. Mingo has turned an interception to a touchdown, and then he just turned a short punt into a 33-yard strike. Knuckles to Burke. Mingo set to kick this one off. Kicks up. It's a short one. The squib kick will get out of bounds, and the flag will come out. They should start this one at the 40-yard line. Good shot here to the Mingo Central bench. Now Scholl will be bringing his ball club back on the field. This will be their third possession. .6:58 to play in the first period. All Mingo Central. Joplin to show a little pressure off that right side for the Miners. Takes a snap under center across the right side, and 3 Mingo Central Miners waiting to corral him. Number 32, Tegan Hackney, the junior, was the first one to greet the ball carrier. That brings up 2nd and 14. We talk about staying ahead of the sticks, and the Panthers have struggled doing that here in the first period. .15 on the play clock. Takes a snap. The pass is knocked down as pressure is applied by number 11, Jacob Maynard, the sophomore. That's going to bring it down 3rd and 14 for Mingo, for Lincoln County. Coach Michael Shepard bringing a lot of pressure on the defensive end for the Miners. Doing a good job. Appreciate you guys tuning in. 10 on the play clock. Takes a snap. He'll off the end around. He'll get some positive yard to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be number 7 on the carry, Hayden Davis, the freshman. That's going to bring up 4th down and 8 from the 41-yard line. Burke and Keziah Joplin will be back deep for the Miners. Pump is mishandled, and he's going to be tackled back at the 23-yard line. That'll be number 50. Got his name once already tonight. Peyton Parker, the sophomore, be credited with the tackle. So the Miners will take over for the 3rd time tonight in Lincoln County territory.
The Panther 24-yard
from the 24-yard line. 5:40 to play in the first period. Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network bringing you Friday Night Football. Appreciate you guys tuning in this evening. Takes a snap and throw it to the left side. He was looking for Keziah Joplin on the left. Had a job, got his hands on the football, but I think he was looking at the defenders, making a move before he made the catch. I'll bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 24. Yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in to the D&D Sports Network for Friday Night Football. Knuckles got 17 on the play clock. He'll look to the sideline for the play call. Running back will go to the Knuckles left. He'll take the snap. He'll take the handoff up to the 20-yard line. Bam Coleman with the carry, the junior. Tell you what, Coleman does a nice job. Coleman be to the right of Knuckles. 5 minutes to play in the first period. It's all Mingo Central here early. Takes the snap, roll to his right. Knuckles he'll keep it himself. He'll get to the 10-yard line. He'll be hit at the 5. That'll be a pickup of 16 yards for Jameer Knuckles. Jacob Maynard will run in. He'll check in. Bryant would check out for the Miners, and it is all Mingo Central as they're threatening to score their third touchdown of the game here in the first period. Knuckles will take the snap. He'll hand it off to Coleman. No, Knuckles is going to keep the football. He'll go all the way down to the 1 yard line, give him a pickup of 4, bring second down and goal. Knuckles quickly to the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap, handed off to the left side. As Bam Coleman will get in on the action with 4:02 to play in the first period. And it is all Mingo Central right now, folks. Leading this one 21-0. Malachi Phillips will be on to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is good for the third time. Mingo Central. It is all Mingo so far. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harlow Stadium. Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network bringing you Friday Night Football. 4:02 to play in the first, and it is all Mingo Central leading this one 21-0. Malachi Phillips will be back to kick the football off. He's 3 of 3 on the extra point so far. Done a nice job putting foot to the football to the left sideline. Nice job. He fumbled at the 10-yard line. All the way back to the goal line. He'll run it out. The left side is going to be met on a host of Miners. Alex Banks, the senior, mishandled the kickoff, and now the Panthers will be taking over at the 5-yard line. It's not the starting position they want to be in against this Miners defense. So Lincoln County struggled this year on the offensive end. They'll take over, and they'll take their snap from the 5-yard line. 3:57 play in the first. Handoff off the left side. A host of Miners in on the stop. They'll go all the way out to the 10-yard line. They'll mark it closer to the 11. Be a pickup of 5. So nice pickup on first down for Lincoln County, as they look to get things going here early this drive. Couple of backs in the backfield with Scholl. He'll take the snap under center. He'll hand it off on the left side once again. Gets a nice drive, gets all the way out to the 15. A host of Miners on the stop. Be number 33 on the carry. David Stevens, that's his second consecutive carry. I bring him third down to 1. Lincoln County looking for their first down of the night. As the crowd comes to their feet here at Buck Harlow Stadium. They ran it off the left side twice, and they'll look up the middle this time. Stevens gets the third straight carry. It'll be the first down of the night for the Panthers, and they'll move the sticks. The pickup of 2, only needed 1. .242 to play in the first. They went over the left side or up the middle, all 3 carries so far. Let's see what they do here. Scholl take the snap under center to the deep back, cuts back to the right side. Nice move, gets across to the 25 up to closer to the 29-yard line. Blade Atkins with a nice carry. So Lincoln County starting to show a little offensive firepower as back-to-back plays will result in the first 2 first downs of the night. And Coach Jones says, give me a timeout. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harlow Stadium for high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Appreciate you guys tuning in this evening. Gary Justice bringing the action. Scholl will take the snap. He'll hand it off to Atkins once again. A nice job on this misdirection as he'll go all the way out to the 40-yard line. It'll be close to another first down. They will move the chains. Nice job by Atkins. Again, he's running to that left side and cutting back right. He shows off his ability to shake and bake. Excellent job. So Stevens and Atkins will be behind Scholl. 2 minutes and exactly to play in the first. Take the handoff up to Stevens off that left side, and a host of Miners will stop him. Be no gain. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive started back at the 5-yard line. Gained 34 yards so far. Hunter Campbell split off to the right, 2 receivers up top. Got 3 hats across the line for the Miners. Showing pressure from the right side, 10 on the play clock. Takes the snap, he'll hand it off to Atkins on that left side, and a host of Miners once again. As number 50, Peyton Parker, that's one of those Miners in on the stop. I tell you what, the sophomore has come to play on a Friday night here on top of at Buck Harlow Stadium on top of the mountain. Bring up 3rd down and 13. Check out 3rd down and 14 from the 36. Scholl will take the snap. He'll throw it to the left. It is caught, and it is a host of Miners quickly as he'll leap and he'll dive out to the 41. That'll bring up 4th down and 9. So the Panthers will have to snap the football here before the end of the play clock. So we've got 30 seconds on the game clock and 27 on the play clock. So Burke is one of the deep men. Keziah Joplin also going back. So we'll see 2 people back to return the punt. Of a fumble snap, and the Miners for the 4th time tonight would take over in Lincoln County territory as the fumble snap leads to a great field position for the Miners. So Knuckles will lead his crew back on the field once again. In the first period, Mingo scored with 9:47 on a 3-yard touchdown run. At 6:58, it was Knuckles to Aiden Burke on 4th down from 33 yards out. And then at 4:07, Bam Coleman had a 1-yard touchdown run. 3 receivers to the left, 1 up top. Knuckles take the snap out of the shotgun. He's looking deep. He'll throw it. He's got a receiver out that way, and that'll be dropped. Keziah Joplin had beat the defensive back. I think he's almost too open on that one. Six seconds to play in the first. That's what you want to do, is take that shot early. All 4 possessions. He'll throw the pass to Burke on the right side. He get out of bounds with 3 seconds to play in the first period. If you have an opportunity like that when you have a fumble snap or a turnover, take that shot on that first play if you can. This may be the Mingo may be looking for the knockout punch, up 21-0 here in the first. So Knuckles over to Burke on that right side. Got Burke up top. Keziah Joplin at the bottom of the screen. Receiver in motion. He'll take the snap. He got a little quickness, get around that left side, gets across the 30, gets across to the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled. I'll get a number here real quick for you. It's number 8. That'll be Bryant. He'll take the end around, go all the way to the left side, and the Miners will flip side of the field, and they lead this one 21-0. Watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Hartless Stadium. Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network. Happy to be along on the ride with you this evening. You can always look at the Mingo Central sideline. Leading this one 21-0. Knuckles will lead his team out. They'll take over at the 8-yard line. Be first down. Knuckles will take the snap. He'll fake the Coleman. He'll roll to the right. He's got room. He'll throw the pass. It'll be incomplete. We have 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll take the snap from the left hash. They'll take the snap, hand to Coleman on the right side, and he will hit pay dirt for the 2nd time tonight from 8 yards out. So 11:49 in the 2nd period. Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the night from 8 yards out. Mingo leading this one 27-0. Malachi Phillips will be back out to kick for the 4th time tonight. The snap, the kick's up, and it's good for the 4th time. Mingo Central leading this one 28-0. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harlow Stadium. It is all Mingo Central leading this one 28-0. Bam Coleman picked up his 2nd touchdown run of the night. Malachi Phillips will kick once again. Kicks up, and it'll be taken at the 15. Up the middle. The Miners have good coverage. He'll break through a couple of the Miners' tackles. Be up to the 38-yard line. 15 on the return. That'll be Alex Banks. We've called his name a couple of times tonight. Appreciate y'all tuning in to D&D Sports Network for high school football on a Friday night. 11:42 to play in the 2nd period. My name is Gary Justice, along with my son Blake Justice, bringing you the action tonight. And also, the first time my son Blake has been on the camera. So if you see him zooming in and out, he's just trying to find the best angle for you folks at home. Appreciate you guys' patience. He'll take it under center. Atkins and Stevens in the backfield with him. He'll hand off on the right side. That's number 9 on the football. Nice job, and he's mad bang at the 45-yard line. Cody Atkins, the sophomore, on the end around, and he's met by the linebacker. Pick up a 6, bring up 2nd down and 4. The official was calling, I got a hurt player. Aiden Burke's going out. He's holding that right arm. He'll be replaced by number 15. I do not have a 15 on my roster. I do. That's Mason Kinder, the junior. He wears 15 and 5. She'll take the snap under center once again. 2nd down and 4, 11:06 to play in the first. Atkins going, looking to the line of scrimmage. Stevens right up the middle. Nice job of Mingo Central. Nice push by the offensive line by Lincoln County. That'll be a pickup of Fulby right at the stick. They're going to say, bring up 3rd down and short. I don't know if they're going to move the sticks. I mean, it is, when I say 3rd and short, it is 3rd and inches, and the official says he's going to take a look at it. A long look at it, and he's going to say, I think they're going to bring the sticks in, maybe, for a measurement. They are. Nice job of Stevens on that run. Going to stretch it out, and it's going to be enough for the 1st down, so they'll move the sticks. So Lincoln County, they went to almost the entire first period without a 1st down. That makes their 4th in the last 2 possessions. Starting to move the football a little bit. Ever since Scholl started going under center. It's Hayden Davis split to the left. 2 backs with Scholl. Atkins go in motion. He'll hand it off. Up the middle, pick up about 2 yards. That'll be number 15, Alex Bank, on the carry. Bring up second down and 8 yards to play. Hunter Campbell will check in. Hayden Davis will check out. Show under center once again. We'll take the snap with 10. Up the middle, that's Stevens. He's pushing the pile. Pick up a, they're going to give him 3. Bring up third down and 4. Coach Jones and his staff probably don't mind this whatsoever, leading this one 28-0. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what's going on here. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be called on Mingo Central. Not sure the purpose of the penalty or why it was thrown. Looking on the sideline for Aiden Burke. I don't see him anywhere. Unless he's checked in. I didn't able to see him check in. I don't see him out on the field yet. Hopefully he's okay. So the 15-yard penalty will move it all the way down to the 31-yard line. Be first down for the Panthers as they're looking to punch it in. A nice return by Alex Banks. And the Panthers have kept the football on the ground. 9:34 to play in the first half. She'll will take the snap off the right side. That's Atkins. He's met by a couple of tacklers, a pickup of 2. Bo Hatfield will be credited with the tackle. Colby Rogers, the sophomore, will check in for the Miners. Taking Hackney will check out. Receiver to the left. Now she'll take this one out of the shotgun. Backs both sides in. No, that's off the wildcat. Off the right side. He'll get to pick up enough for the first down. It's number 7. Hayden Davis will take the snap and pick up another first down. That's a second first down on this possession for the Panthers. That's here the 5th. The last 2 possessions for Lincoln County as they struggled the first 3 possessions. They didn't pick up any first downs. Let's see if Davis stays at the quarterback position as they went wildcat. Actually, he's the backup quarterback. Freshman. He's still staying at the quarterback. Good-looking player. He's a wide receiver as well. 10 on the play clock, 8:20 to play until halftime. Davis will take the snap run off the left side. A flag is in. He's going to be stopped. He'll mark his forward progress to the 20. Let's see what the flag is. This is coming from the back judge. Hold is the preliminary signal. That is the call. It'll be a hold against Lincoln County. I'll back them up. They'll back it up to the 30-yard line. Will be 1st and 20 from the 30. So Davis is taking over for Scholl, the quarterback position. Receivers both ways. Now Stevens will slide into the slot. 2 running backs back with Hayden Davis. He'll take the snap, going to the right side. He's pressured, and he's going to be brought down. And, folks, it's that man once again. Peyton Parker, the sophomore. He's all over the place tonight. Big credited with a sack. Peyton Parker has had a heck of a first down. He's going to bring up second down at 27 from the 37. That's not a situation you want to be in. Davis will take the snap here. That's Scholl back in the quarterback position. It's Atkins over the right side. Good big gain all the way down to the 25. Panthers has shown a little something, ability to run the football here in the later stages of the first half. Closing on 7 minutes to play until halftime. Scholl will take the snap. Atkins is in the backfield with him. Receivers, got 2 receivers each way. TJ Ritchie down the bottom with Stevens and 2 receivers up top. Show press coverage. Now they'll back out. Show will go back. They'll set the screen up as Cody Atkins across the 20 up to the 15, up to the 10, all the way down to the 6-yard line. Pickup of 19 yards. Taking Hackney will check back in for the Miners. Excellent job, excellent play design, excellent execution as well. Joplin will be credited with a tackle for the Miners. So 1st and goal from the 6. Scholl with Stevens and Atkins. Will give it to Stevens up the middle. He's still chugging the legs all the way down to, they'll mark him at the 4. Yeah, we'll call it 3.5. Mingo leading this one 28-0. He scored 21 in the first period, and then a Bam Coleman touchdown, his second of the night here in the second period. Hayden Davis will check back in. I don't know if he's going to be running the receiver or quarterback. Be Scholl with Atkins and Stevens behind him. 5:50 to play till halftime. Atkins in motion to the left side. He'll go behind. No, he's all across the line. He'll roll to the right. He's got a couple receivers. He'll take it himself. Met at the line to see if he's in. It is a touchdown. Scholl will keep it himself for Lincoln County. With 5:35 to play until halftime, Lincoln County gets on the scoreboard. A Scholl 4-yard run. Makes it 28-6. Let's see what Lincoln County will do. He'll go for 2. Scholl will take the snap and roll to the right, and he's going to be met. Conversion will be no good, and that'll be number 54, Kyler Turner with a stop. So it's 5:35 to play in the first half. It's all Mingo Central lead this one 28-6, Georgia High School football. The D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harlow Stadium on the campus of Mingo Central High School. My name is Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network, bringing the action tonight on a Friday Night Football. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Mingo scored the first 28. And Lincoln County used the run game, and then a Jack Scholl 4-yard touchdown run. So Mingo Central looking for the onside kick. So this kick will come from the 25. Waiting on the white hat to blow the whistle, so we're ready to play. Now we're ready to go. 5:35 to play till halftime. The kick, it is up, and it'll be fielded on the left side of the middle. Nice job. Got some blockers on this right side, and he'll be corralled. It'll be number 23 on the carry on the return. Davion Vladimir, the senior. If you're just now tuning in with us, Aiden Burke left with a shoulder injury to the right, his right shoulder. Haven't seen him back in the game since. Four touchdowns for Mingo Central. Has been 3 runs and a pass, and that pass was on 4th and 7. Knuckles created the opportunity when Burke got behind the defender off a fumbled snap for a 33-yard touchdown catch, and then Coleman had a couple of runs here in the first half. Takes a snap off the left side. He's got some room. Got to shimmy. He's got to shake. Get down close to the 30-yard line. He turns, go all the way down to the 30-yard line. So pick up a 31 yards for Davion Joplin. Tell you what, he got through that line of scrimmage, and he knew what to do with the football. Nice job of the offensive line to create that hole. Joplin put their right foot in the turf and took off to the left side. So the snap will come from the 35 minutes to play until halftime. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Knuckles will take the snap. He'll set his feet. He's got a receiver, and he's hit hard. The pass will fall incomplete. That was intended for Sarton. Knuckles will come to the sideline, get this play from Coach David Jones. Coach Jones has a good staff. Terry Harrison, Joe Kinzer, Michael Shepard. Knuckles take the snap, roll to the right. He'll set his feet. He'll throw the football. He's got a receiver. Nice play. Be number 8 on the reception. That is Terdez Bryant, the junior. Nice patient by Knuckles as well. Rolling to the right. Bryant got on this right sideline. Caught the football with his hands and stepped out of bounds. 4:47. He'll take the snap, hand it off the left side. Big hole. Gets across, cutting on to the 15. That'll be a pickup of 6. Davion Joplin on the carry once again, the junior. Joplin in backfield with Knuckles. 4:20 to play until halftime. Knuckles will take the snap. He'll set his feet. Now he'll reset. Go to his left. Throw on the run. Got a receiver. And it is incomplete as the ball be out of bounds. 2 receivers was over there as trying to get the number on who was over in that back left corner. It was intended for Bryant. They had a couple receivers over there. Nice job of Knuckles trying to create something, throwing it on the run. It was very accurate. It was there. It was just 2 receivers, and the ball will fall to the turf. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 19. 4:11 to play until halftime. Mingo scored 21 in the first period, and they scored with 11:19 to play until halftime. And then Lincoln County has controlled the football since then. I saw a penalty flag down, but so there was a flag on the play, so that's going to bring up 1st and 15 from the 19, for the 20. It'll be a little confusion on what's going on right now. Now the White Hat will blow ready to play. 4:09 to play until halftime. Knuckles will take the snap. He'll hand it off on the right side. No, the ball's on the turf. Mingo Central's back on, and they'll lose yardage. They'll back all the way to the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 3. Bring up second down and 18. Not sure why the clock was stopped. It's stopped right now. Now the White Hat said, roll the clock. Takes a snap, sets his feet. He's got a receiver deep. He'll beat the defensive back, and Bryant unable to come up with a catch. Tordez Bryant had beat the defensive back. Third down and 15 from the 22. Knuckles will take the snap. He'll set the screen on the left side. He got a receiver. That's Joplin, and flags are down, and he'll make it to the end zone, but that one's coming back, and he knows it. It'll be a hold against the Miners. So I should back him up 10 more yards. Third down, and now this will be the snap will come from the 29. They've got to get to the 14. No check out. They've got to get down to the 5. So Mingo Central, they've struggled to close out the half. This one 28-6, 3:46 to play until halftime. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the D&D Sports Network for high school football. Third and a long way. Knuckles will throw the football. He's got a receiver, and it'll be off the shoulder pad. Bring a fourth down. It was intended for Maddox Sarton, and he had beat the defensive back. Just unable to come up with it. So the snap will come from the 33. They've got to get down to the 4. It'll be third down and we'll call it 4th and 28. .340 to play until halftime. Coach Jones says, give me a timeout. We'll keep it right here, folks. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in for high school football on a Friday night. As we have the Miners and the Panthers locked up in a good one here. It's all Mingo Central early. Then Lincoln County's used the run game to get back in this ball game. So the first possession of the second half will go to the Miners. And I say get back in the ball game. It's just the Panthers starting to get a little bit of offensive rhythm. Starting to move the football ever so slightly, using the run game. So 4th and 28. I'm not for sure how many plays you have in the playbook for 4th and 28, but let's see what the Miners draw up here. Knuckles will take the snap. Looking for an inside screen. He finds his receiver. He's got a lot of room. If he picks up a block, he's got a chance to pick up the first down all the way down to the 12. Keziah Joplin on the reception. However, that's not enough for the first down. However, nice job of moving the football down, making the field of play a lot longer. So the snap will come from the 19. Atkins on the right side. Nice job by the Miners to close down the gap. It'll be a pickup of 1. 3:23 to play until halftime. Joplin will be credited with a tackle. 3 runs and a touchdown pass. Knuckles to Burke. The scoring for Mingo. Jack Scholl on a 4-yard scamper is the score for Lincoln County. 2:50 to play till halftime. Stevens in motion. He'll reset. 15 on the play clock. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off to the deep back. Get back to the line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd down and 9. 2 timeouts left in the first half for Lincoln County. 1 for Mingo Central. Third down and 9. $2:15 to play till halftime. 10 on the play clock. Look for Lincoln County. They're going to run it all the way down and call a timeout. And they'll call a timeout to avoid taking the penalty. So definitely appreciate you guys tuning in to the D&D Sports Network for high school football on a Friday night. Good look at the Lincoln County Panthers. Led by Bradley Likens. Third down and 9, 2 minutes and 1 second to play until halftime. They'll break the huddle. So each team will have 1 timeout left in the first half. Atkins in motion. 15 on the play clock. Scholl goes to the right side. He's being pressured. He'll throw back behind him. That's Banks on the reception. Needed 9, picked up 7. I'll bring up 4th down 2. Coach Jones says, give me a timeout. Hatfield will be credited with the tackle for Mingo Central. Coach Jones is discussing with this team here. They did a nice job. Go back. They had that 4th and forever. And Knuckles hit the screen pass. They picked up several yards, push it all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Now you have 4th down, about 2 yards to go from the 23. And go ahead from this angle, be 22. Keziah Joplin to go back to receive the punt. As Lincoln County showing punt. They've struggled in this area in the first half, though. Showing fake, though. They have both. They don't have any timeouts now. Atkins will back out. 12 on the play clock. The snap, the kick, and he'll hit at the 44. Joplin will take the football. He's got some room. Gets all the way up. The flag comes in late. You get down to the 41-yard line, but let's see here what the flag is going to be. 1:38 play till halftime. We'll see what the White Hat has to say. Talk to his officiating partner. They made a motion like targeting. So targeting is the call. So it's going to back the Miners up a long way as they're going way back. Joplin took the football over down to the 41-yard line. Boy, a huge penalty. So the Miners will have a timeout, a minute 38 to play in the first half, and they'll take this snap from the 30-yard line. Knuckles out of the shotgun. He'll set his feet. He'll reset. He'll scramble to his left. He's being pressured. He go across the 35 out of bounds. So they mark him at the 39 or the 40. They'll give him the 40-yard line. It'll be close to a first down. And it was a 39.5-yard line, and it will be second down and short. When I say short, that is inches. As you can see, right, that's an excellent shot there by cameraman Blake. Minute 30 to play until halftime. Knuckles with Bam Coleman to his right. He has a receiver quick on the route. Unable to hook up with him. Now he's looking for Keziah Joplin on the right. Jake will be on his left side. Of course, the Miners will always go spread on the offensive end. $15 on the play clock. 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Bam Coleman to Knuckles left. His left pocket. He'll high snap. Knuckles will keep it himself. He'll get cross up close to the 40-yard line. Nice surge by the Panthers defense. No mark. If he's got enough yards to gain, they're going to bring him. You're going to say no, he did not get it. The Miners will take timeout, I believe. Now they're going to say maybe a measurement potentially. It'll be enough for a first down, so they will move the sticks. So Knuckles, that last surge, got just enough to get across the line to gain. And the clock will start on the whistle as the White Hat winds it as we close in on a minute to play until halftime. Goes to Joplin on the left. He makes a move to pick up a couple more yards because Joplin will get out of bounds and stop the clock with 59.9 seconds to play here in the first half. Knuckles will take the snap. Going deep. Throws a rainbow ball up, and it is going to be caught by Bryant down to the 22-yard line. A 33-yard catch by Bryant down this right sideline. You talk about getting in scoring position quickly, and it'll stop the clock to set the change, and now they're ready to they'll roll the clock. Knuckles will set his feet, got a receiver going to his second read, third read. Now he's going to escape the pocket, throws on the run. In time, touchdown, Mingo Central. And it'll be Bryant on the touchdown reception. Mingo Central now leading this one 34-6. Phillips will be in on the attempt the extra point. He's 4 of 4 for tonight. So that'll be Knuckles' second touchdown pass of the night. Nice job of getting through his progression. The kick is up, and it is for the 5th time tonight. It is good. Mingo Central leading this one 35-6. Saw Mingo Central, nice job as the Miners took over with there's a little over a minute to play. Nice job getting the defensive stop. Got the punt return, and then the targeting penalty backed the Miners up, and then they went on a 70-yard drive to take a 35-6 lead, 39.8 seconds to play until halftime. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the D&D Sports Network for high school football. Mingo Central coming to the ball game averaging close to 35 points per ball game, got 35 here in the first half. 21 in the first period, 14 in the second. Panthers do not have a timeout left. Phillips will kick it away from the 40-yard line. He'll get down to the 20. It's filled on the run. Nice job. Gets around a tackler up to the 48-yard line. Aiden Atkins on the return, a freshman. Man, Lincoln County got some talented young players. 32.6 seconds to play until halftime. Two receivers up top, one at the bottom. Got three hats across the line for Mingo Central. Takes the snap. Trying to set the screen once again. It's knocked down, almost intercepted. Is looking for Blade Atkins on the screen, and Lincoln County's been successful with that screen here in the first half. Nearly a disaster, though, for the Panthers. Mingo has one timeout left, 28.7 to play until halftime. One receiver down to the bottom. Looks like the Panthers may be going to run this one out. Maybe a uniform. Something's wrong with the uniform. Mason Kinder will go out. Owen Lester will check in. They'll flip the corners from the right side to the left. Three hats across the line for the Miners. Quarterback Scholl under center. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off to the second back. Nice job of Mingo to limit the game to one. And the clock will run as we're under 20 seconds to play until halftime. They do not have to snap the football. Looks like Coach Jones going to allow the half run out. The Panthers going to try to get another snap off. Plays Atkins in the backfield. Takes a snap and is fumbled. Panthers will recover with 1.8 to play in this one. I believe now, though, we'll just go ahead and say let's get to halftime, and they will. We'll go to halftime. You got Mingo Central leading this one 35-6. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. We're at halftime as they're honoring the 1995 single A state champion, the Gilbert. And you can see Coach Jones going out and presenting those guys with a plaque. In the 1995, the Gilbert Lions, the 1995 West Virginia single A state champions. Coach Jones does such a good job of getting the alums back involved in this program. Coach Jones understands the feeder program is what's going to continue to make this Mingo Central Miners team, who was out to a hot start this year, 7 wins, no losses on the season. as I recognize all the players. I don't have the list of players with me as they're holding that 1995 state championship trophy. Let's see if we can get a little closer look at that trophy there, folks. "13 members of that ball club in attendance tonight, which is wonderful." Back here at Buck Hartless Stadium on the campus of Mingo Central High School, being recognized here at halftime. As the fans are recognizing the 1995 Gilbert Lions, the single A state champions here in the state of West Virginia.
Hatfield, Andrea Noob, Whitney Wallace, Tia Mullins, PJ Toller, Leah Glandon, Tina Bradford, Gina Mounts, Cindy Thompson, Hannah Billups, Karina Hobbs, and Dana Bragg.
Glad to have those guys back in attendance here. Is where I put a microphone on the PA announcer. Excellent to see those guys come back. 30-year reunion of the 1995 state champions. And not only did they recognize the players, they recognized the cheerleaders from
for the Class A 1995 state champions, Gilbert High School.
excellent job to recognize the 30-year reunion of the 1995 state champions. Gilbert Lions and those guys, I don't think they want to leave the field. They're like, hey, we like it out here. Bring back some memories back on a Friday night. We'll give a zoomed in on those guys. We're at halftime here as Mingo Central leading this one 35-6. Mingo scored 21 in the first and 14 in the second. Malachi Phillips, the perfect 5 of 5. Kicking the football as far as extra points. Knuckles has a couple of touchdown passes. Bam Coleman with a couple of touchdown runs as well. The lone touchdown for the Lincoln County Panthers was a Jack Scholl 4-yard scamper. In the first period, we'll go over a little scoring summary. First period, the Mingo Central Panthers, check that, the Mingo Central Miners. Try one more time. The Mingo Central Miners picked off the Lincoln County Panthers. That leads to a touchdown at the 9:47 mark as the Miners punched it in. Then after a short punt, that's at 9:47 of the first period. Then at the 6:58 mark, after a short punt, it was Knuckles to Burke from 33 yards out as on a 4th and 7. As Knuckles turned a broken play into a touchdown as he hit Aiden Burke, who got behind the defensive back. 4:07 in the first period, Bam Coleman from a yard out punched it in for the Miners, put him at 21-0. And then it was in the second period with 11-19 until halftime. Bam Coleman from 8 yards out with another rushing touchdown. Put the Miners up 28-0. And then Scholl had a 4-yard scamper, make it 28-6. Then it was Knuckles to Sarton for a touchdown pass It's at 35-6 at halftime. We're about 11 minutes till the kick of the second half. If you're just now tuning in and you're wondering who's on the screen, that is the 1995, the 30-year reunion of the Gilbert Lions. They were the state champions, single A in the state of West Virginia. So definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're just now tuning in, as far as how these teams stack up coming into the ball game, Mingo Central ranked 9th in the state, perfect 7-0, averaging almost 35 points per ball game. They got 35 in the first half. 353 yards per ball game. I don't have statistics in front of me, but they've done a nice job of utilizing the pass and the run out here in the first half as well. As you can see, their offense is very balanced throughout the year. Lincoln County 1-6. They averaged 6 points per ball. They got 6 here in the first half. Lincoln County struggled to begin the game. They went the majority of the first quarter without picking up a first down, but they got that running game going. They got Stevens and Atkins and a little misdirection, and they got a little something going. They got a little momentum going. Cody Atkins really did a nice job. They also brought in Hayden Davis, a little wildcat action, and he was able to, the freshman, going around the right side. Blade Atkins in that first half for Lincoln County did a nice job of getting some action as well as a little misdirection from Blade. You see a nice little ball game going out on the center of the field right now. Some youngsters out here playing. We're at halftime. The All Mingo Central 35-6. About 9 minutes from the kick of the second half. We'll recognize a few of our sponsors. Without them, this is not possible, folks. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harlow Stadium on the campus of Mingo Central High School. Saw Mingo Central here in the first half, leading this one 35-6. Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network, along with my broadcast partner, the cameraman Blake Justice, bringing the action tonight. Just had an opportunity to look through some comments. Definitely want to recognize a few folks here. As got some folks looking and watching in from Texarkana, especially looking cheering on Bam Coleman from Georgia Buck and Mom. Of course, Ginger Collins says go Mingo, number 20. Woohoo! Exactly. Good luck, Miners. For Marianne Swaggerty and Timothy Dixon. That was a crackback block. I'm not sure what play that was, though. And then Brian, hopefully, I know it's a long time ago since you posted that comment. What's the score? Definitely Mingo Central leading this one 35-6. So our apologies. Again, we got a little late getting started here as far as our setup is concerned. Definitely somebody, there's a really bad accident. There's some folks who really need some prayers as me and my son were coming over and get things set up, and the road ended up getting closed, and there's a side-by-side and a pickup having a collision, and definitely there's some folks who need some prayers tonight, folks. Definitely remember them. It's Don't know. I really don't know the situation, but just definitely remember just people needing prayers tonight, folks. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in, though. D&D Sports Network bringing you football action on a Friday night. Been all Mingo. 2 passing touchdowns for Knuckles in the first half, and 3 rushing downs for the Miners. Upper left-hand corner, you'll see the sponsors of tonight's ball game. Definitely, you have an opportunity to visit those guys as far as their establishment. Definitely want to say, please go by and say thank you. Allows us to bring this free of charge. Allie Dodson said, let's go Miners. They're definitely playing well here in this first half, Allie. As the Lincoln County Panthers return from the locker room, they're ready to get going. Lincoln County led by Bradley Lockins. Does a good job leading the Lincoln County Panthers off to a 1-6 start to the season. Not the start they wanted, but they're still playing hard here. They got a little bit of offensive rhythm going in that second period, running the football. We're 1:10 to end of halftime. I haven't seen the Mingo Central Miners return. There they are. Gorgeous facility on the campus of Mingo County Central Buck Harlow Stadium. See Coach Jones returning with a win tonight. Coach Jones will move into second place of all time as far as the career wins at Mingo Central. He has a great coaching career. Did great things at Phelps High School in Kentucky and Bourbon County. He's bringing those experiences to West Virginia, leading this Miners program. Mingo Central will get the second half kickoff. Also, if you're just now tuning in, Aiden Burke left the first left the field in the first half with a right shoulder injury. Did not return. I'm looking down the way, and I see Mr. Burke. He has the shoulder pads off, and can't tell if the shoulder's wrapped or if that's just a sweatshirt. See if we give you a look at him here. The Marshall commit, one of the better receivers in the state of West Virginia, folks. And somebody they don't want to lose, that's for sure. Got a 33-yard touchdown pass tonight catch. Doesn't look like he's in a lot of pain, though, which is good. Maybe it's just precautionary. Kind of follow him around here a little bit. Zoom in. Dynamic playmaker. With the Miners being in control of this one, of course, he got the shoulder pads off. He's not coming back in tonight. But once he come out of the game, he has not even been considered going back in. Probably opportunity, maybe this second half, Coach Jones, maybe start looking at the lower part of his roster, not lower, but the younger part of his roster. Big ball game next weekend for the Miners. It's running a minute to play until the start of the second half. Again, Lincoln County will kick off here to begin the second half. The Miners will get the football first. Good look in here at the Keziah Joplin out there for the Miners. Alex Banks out there for the Panthers. So they'll decide which way they want to go. They'll shake hands. Now we're ready to play a little football. As the Miners will move left or right. And appreciate you guys tuning in for football on a Friday night on the D&D Sports Network. A lot of games going on across all the networks of the D&D Sports Network. Got 5 games. I actually checked that. The Miners will go right to left. I was totally confused on that one. Several games. We have 5 games across all networks of the D&D Sports Network. Right now, I thought I was correct on this one. Yeah, they try to fool me on a Friday night. They did a good job at first. Going to set up, look out for an onside kick. I'm ready to play a little football. That's going to be a nice kick. It'll be received. It'll be off the receiver's hand down to the 22, and he'll be dropped there, 23. Donovan Vladimir unable to corralled that one. He and Bo Hatfield, a little confusion on who was going to field that one. The Miners will begin at the 18. Knuckles will take the snap. He'll hand it off the left side, across the 25. Be a pickup of 7. Call it 8. Bam Coleman on the carry. Had a couple of touchdowns in that first half. $15 on the play clock. Knuckles take the snap. He's looking deep. Now the protection will break down. And a pocket collapse, and Knuckles will go down. Back at the 25. 4 Panthers brought down the quarterback. Be 3rd down and 3. Coleman to Knuckles' right. Panthers show pressure, and let's say the flag be offside. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Knuckles come to the line of scrimmage. He'll take it out of the shotgun snap once again. Play fake. Roll to his right. He'll set his feet, and he is dropped. That'd be a face mask. Number 52 will be in on the stop. That's Ellie Bender, the junior. I think when Bender went by, he got Knuckles on the face mask. That's the call. The 15-yard penalty. So that will move it to the 33. 1st down and 8. Guess that's the 15 from where the penalty took place. Throw to the right side. The ball is caught. Nice job. That's Maddox starting. Lost his footing. I'll bring up 2nd down, about 4 from 36. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He'll hand it off to Coleman on the left side, and he is met. Cody Atkins will be credited with the tackle. The sophomore did a nice job on the offensive end. Davion Joplin will check in. Bam Coleman will check out. 3rd and 4. Joplin be in the backfield with Knuckles. That was nice penetration by Lincoln County. Coleman trying to go around that left side. Nice job setting the edge. Knuckles will keep his football himself across the 40 to the 42. Still chugging the legs up to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. That's Jameer Knuckles on the run option. He caught his own number, and it picks up the 1st down for the Miners. We're close to 9 minutes to play in the 3rd period. We'll have 3 hats across the line for Lincoln County. Joplin will be in the backfield. Knuckles, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lincoln County will show pressure. Two down linemen. Now you have 3 linebackers. Knuckles quickly gets the football out to the left side. Brian on the catch. That's Joplin. Check that. Try to see if it's a 2 or 8. That's 8. That's Brian on the left side. Nice play on first down. Pick about 4, bring him second down and 6. That was an excellent job. Saw the pressure coming. Knew he had to get rid of the football quickly. Bryant does a nice job catching the football with his hands and turning upfield. Knuckles will take the snap, set his feet quickly to the left side once again. Keziah Joplin on the reception. I'll bring up third down as he's making the move and the knee hit the ground. Third and call it 2.5. Joplin still in with Knuckles. 25 on the play clock. Now he look to the sideline. Press coverage, single high safety. A bad snap. Knuckles will fall on it at the 40-yard line. That's be 4th. It's called 14. Check that. It's going to be 4th and 15. See what Coach Jones decided to do on 4th and 15. I'm assuming they would punt, but they're going to leave Knuckles out there. Got 15 on the play clock. 2 receivers each way. Got 2 safeties. Knuckles looking for the screen. Finds Joplin. Nice job by the Panthers. Joplin still moving the feet, but he's going to be tackled. Number 29, that'll be Trey Withington. Be credited with the tackle. That'll be the first turnover of the night charge to the Miners, and the Panthers will have their first possession of the football here in the second half. 7:15 to play in the third period. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Scholl will take the snap. Where's this Davis? I can't see the number yet. Hang on. That's Scholl. He'll throw it to the right, and that pass is too wide. It'll fall incomplete as the Miners was showing a lot of pressure. Davion Joplin in the backfield quickly. Well, Hayden Davis is on the field at the same time with Scholl. The pass was intended for 7. Takes a snap. He'll give it to, no, he'll keep it himself across the 40, and then a host of Panthers, Miners, excuse me. 55 is the last one off the pile for Mingo Central. Dylan Mounts, the senior, will be credited with the tackle. Davis in a quarterback now for Lincoln County. Be third down, and it's called a 9 from the 40. Davis will take the snap, keep it a step on the right side. Got a little bit of room. Joplin to come from behind to make the play. Davion Joplin. Excellent job of the closing speed. Brings up 4th down. Be a loss of a couple of yards, bringing 4th down and 10 from the 42. We'll call it 41.5. Three hats across the line of scrimmage. Davis will take the football, try to set up the screen, and Davion Joplin had wrecked that series all himself as he made the chase down tackle, and then he knocks the pass down. After the Miners turn it over on downs, Lincoln County turns on down as well. Nice job of the Miners defense to get off the field. .5:52 to play in the third period. All Mingo Central. Both teams have had a possession here in the third. Both of them turn it over on downs. Knuckles and Coleman. Coleman will be to Knuckles' left. Receiver to the two receivers to the right. I can't all the Coleman 40, 45 to 50. It'll be a first down. Get to the 48-yard line. 47-yard line. Nice pickup. It'll be a first down for Mingo Central. That's their second here in the second half. Hand it off to Coleman once again, and he is corralled at the 45-yard line. Alex Banks will be credited with the tackle, the senior. He called his name several times tonight. Nice job making that tackle, bring up second down, and 8 yards to go for the Miners. Closing on 5 minutes to play in the third. Miners moving at a little slower pace here in the second half, working with a 35-6 lead. If you're just now tuning in, Aiden Burke left the game in the first half with a shoulder injury. He's on the sideline. Shoulder pads off. Hands off to Coleman, 45 to 40 to 35. He's all the way, and bam, Coleman from 45 yards out. And Mingo Central leading this one 41 to 6. And bam, Coleman, his third rushing touchdown of the night. Malachi Phillips will be on to kick the extra point. It's 5 of 5 so far tonight, 4:41 to play in the third period. Mingo Central leading this one 41 to 6. Coleman 45 yards out. He got through there quickly. High snap. Starting to go around the left side. He's going to try to get to the end zone. He'll be corralled at the 1-yard line. The conversion will be no good. So 4:41 to play in the third. You're watching Mingo Central leading this one 41 to 6. You're watching high school football in the D&D. Hang on just a second. Maybe have an injury. We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back in. As you'll see, Maddox starting got shaken up on the play. Looks like he's going to be okay, though. His teammates checking on him. Good to see him again. He took the snap. And it was the snap was high, and he tried to go around the left side to get the 2-point conversion, and got tackled on the left side, and he come up hobbling. So 4:41 to play in the third. Is Mingo Central leading this one 41 to 6. Malachi Phillips will he'll handle the kicking duties. Bounces a couple of times. Atkins will corral it. He'll go across the 20. Nice job. Be forced out of bounds. He'll take over the 23. Brian will be credited with the tackle. He'll take over the 23. Takes a snap. He'll hand off to the second back. He's got a little bit of room. And then he's corralled. A pickup of maybe 1 yard. Alex Banks will be on the carry for the Panthers. Second down and 10 from the 22. 4 minutes played in the third. Takes a snap. He'll hand it off the right side to Atkins. Blade Atkins. Nice job by the Miners defense. Coming big. I tell you what, this Miners defense has come to play. Made some adjustments in the second half as the Panthers got the running game going in the second period. Nothing so far in the third period for the Panthers. This is their second possession. The first possession they turned over on downs. 3 hats across the line for the Miners. Third down and 10 from the 22. That'll be a false start as Hunter Campbell, the freshman, will be called for the false start as the wide receiver to the left. He thought it was on the first clap. And it's Scholl back in at quarterback. Two receivers up top, one at the bottom. We'll call for the snap. Scholl rolls to the right. He's hit as he throws the football. It's being picked off. Come to the right side. Got a convoy, and it could be 6. It'll be a pick 6 for Keziah Joplin. Makes it 47-6. As Scholl was hit when he threw the football. Which forced the pass to be a little high, overthrown, and Keziah Joplin took the football and took it to the house. So here's the situation. As you'll see, everybody they're still talking about it. Maddox Sarton is a normal holder. He got hurt. So they're going to send the offense back out. He'll take the snap. He'll throw. He's got a receiver out there, and he'll get to find the end zone. The conversion will be good. That makes it 49-6. That'll be Jacob Maynard on the reception. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Buck Harless Stadium. Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network bringing you the action on a Friday night. Appreciate you guys spending the evening with us. Malachi Phillips will be back to kick the football. 3:03 to play in the third. All Mingo Central. 35-6 at halftime. Mingo scored 14 in the third. Mingo scored the first 28. Lincoln County thanks to a Jack Scholl 4-yard touchdown run, they closed at 28-6, and they've been 21 straight for Mingo Central. So they lined up at the 40. So the Miners will kick from the 25. I'm not for sure what that rule is. So they lined up at the 40 to kick it. Phillips will be kicking once again. Good looking freshman. Good boot in this one. He'll kick to the 25. He'll be picked up. He'll go around the right side. Now he'll corral this time. Not he'll split a couple of defenders. Try to get to the sideline. He will. That's Aiden Atkins, a freshman. So he's got a little giddy up to his steps as well. Little confusion on who was going to field that when Atkins says, "Give me the football." He knew what to do with the football. Scholl back in a quarterback. Take the snap, fumble snap. They'll fall on top of it at the 48-yard line. They'll bring up second down and 10. Been running Scholl and also Hayden Davis, the freshman, has been getting some snaps tonight. Stevens will leave the field. Davis will be beside Scholl in the backfield. 10 on the play clock. Scholl will take the snap. He'll play fake, roll to the right. He's got room. He'll split a couple of defenders. Bam Coleman in on one of those tacklers. I don't see Bam out there. My eyes must be tricking me. My apologies. Third down and 6. Davis on the right side. He'll hit the B button, and he's going to be tackled. Bo Hatfield in on the stop for Mingo Central. Bring up fourth down and 6. The Miners' defense is going to play in the second half. Love the adjustments that the coaching staff made for Mingo Central. Closing on a minute to play in this third period. It was 35-6 at halftime. Mingo Central scored 14 more here in the third. Mingo Central looking to move to 8-0 on the season. Panthers will take a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Find Coach Jones. There he is. He's moving on me. Coach Jones, if the Miners able to hang on tonight, Coach Jones will move into second place all time in the career wins list for Mingo Central. 48.5 seconds to play in the third. Mingo Central leading this one in control, 48-6. Chase Dotson, the freshman quarterback, getting loose on the sideline. He may be the next in the Mr. Jameer Knuckles' day may be done. See Chase getting loose here on the sideline, lefty. The snap will happen from the 48-yard line. Scholl looking deep. He'll throw. He's got a receiver out there. That's Banks, and a little bit of contact, but no call. Mason Kinder on the coverage on that right side, and that'll be a turnover on downs. As Kinder gives the no-fly zone signal. Knuckles will go back out. 42 seconds left to play in the third. So the clock will run. I guess we're in a running clock situation. Bo Hatfield, a late sub. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Pride is in the slot. Coleman beside Knuckles. He'll take the snap. He'll take the handoff across the 50, and he's boomed. He hit the B button as well. 45-yard line. A late flag will come in. That usually means a hold. A face mask. There'll be 15 more yards tacked on the end of this one. Coleman will check out as Jacob Maynard just checked in for the Miners. And the clock will run as we're under 10 seconds to play, and that'll be the end of the third period. We'll get everything set for the fourth period. You're watching high school football on the D&D Sports Network. Mingo Central leading this one 49-6. Welcome back inside Buck Harlow Stadium on the campus. Mingo Central High School, Gary Justice and Blake Justice bringing the action with the D&D Sports Network. Appreciate you guys tuning in this evening. And all Mingo Central. Knuckles will go back out. He'll take another snap. So the fourth period will be reduced to 8 minutes, and it'll be a running clock. 2 receivers each way. Knuckles will take the snap, hand off to Maynard off the right side. He'll be tackled at the 25. Maynard a good-looking running back as well. Chase Dotson, will now take the snaps. 49-6. Getting running clock situation. Fourth period reduced from 12 minutes down to 8. Dotson, a freshman, good-looking QB. He'll take the snap. He'll toss to Hatfield on the right side. He'll spin. Flags are coming in. That'd be a hold called against Mingo Central. So they took that snap at the 25. Shipped back into the 35, I'm assuming. Good crowd on hand tonight. So they said the penalties declined. So the stoppage, there's a vehicle close to the field, had the lights on. They when they asked the vehicle to turn the lights off. Now we should be ready to play. Malachi Phillips, he caught his name like kicking the football. He's the receiver to the left. He also have Bo Hatfield. Bryant, along with Mason Kinder. And Jacob Maynard, the running back. $13 on the play clock. 6:30 to play in this one. 5 on the play clock. Dotson will have to snap it quickly, and he will. Hand off to Maynard on the left side. He's tackled. Nice job. Be number 8, C.J. Smith, the junior, be credited with a tackle. That's a tackle for loss, too. 3rd down and 20 for the Miners. 6 minutes to play. Dotson will take the snap. He'll roll. Looking for a receiver. He'll throw. Had a receiver open. Threw it in the area of Malachi Phillips. Will bring up 4th down. Looks like they're going to give Dotson an opportunity to run another play. Scott Eady will check in, the sophomore. Jacob Maynard will check out. $10 on the play clock. Again, we're in a running clock situation as far as the game clock is concerned. 2 receivers each way. 4th down and 20. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off up the middle. Go across the 40 to the 38. It'll be a pickup of 2, but be a turnover on downs. Got some new numbers coming in for the Miners. Corey Rogers, sophomore, making his appearance. Not as Maynard will check out. Malachi Phillips will also get a little action in on the defensive side of things. Bo Hatfield will check out. Scholl will take the snaps. You'll have Stevens behind him along with Alex Banks. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Banks. He'll go across the 40 to 45 up to the 50. Be a 1st down for the Lincoln County Panthers. With this win for Mingo Central, David Jones will be moving to 2nd place in all time in the wins column as a head coach for the Miners program. Scholl will take the snap with about 3:40 to play. Hand it off, quick hitter up the middle. That's Aiden Atkins. Across the 35 up to the 32. Pickup of 18. I tell you what, That young man has carried the football a couple of times, not for a freshman. He sees the hole and he goes. He may need to get a few more snaps. They have Aiden Atkins as the fullback, folks, and you have Alex Banks behind him. Hand off. Aiden Atkins will go to the line of scrimmage to the right side, and he'll be corralled by 4 Miners. Phillips will be credited with the tackle. Aiden Atkins with back-to-back carries. Picked up 18, and he just picked up 10 more there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds playing this one. Atkins in that fullback position once again. They run that quick hitter up the middle, usually. Joel will take the snap. He'll give it to the Banks, the second back through. Off a couple of tacklers. He's still chucking. They'll call forward progress. I try to listen to who got credited with the tackle, is unable to hear it. Under 2 minutes to play. Appreciate you guys tuning in as Mingo Central moved to 8-0. David Jones, second all-time in career wins, leading the Miners program. Congratulations, Coach Jones. Atkins up the middle. He's going to be tackled. Pick of a 3. See if I can get a number for you folks. Dalton Page will be credited with the tackle, the freshman. Bring up 3rd and 5 from the 16. Take the snap, play fake, has a receiver open. He'll throw it to the right side of the end zone, touchdown. 49-12. TJ Ritchie, the junior, the touchdown grab makes it 49-12. Lincoln County will go for the 2-point conversion. Banks and Aiden Atkins in the backfield. Probably the last snap of the ball game. From the 2-yard line. He'll give it to Atkins up the middle, and the conversion will be good to make it 49-14. And they will stop the clock. And David Jones will move into second place all-time in career wins, leading the Mingo Central program. See Coach Jones here as he's hiding between some of his coaches and players. Definitely, let's say congratulations to Coach Jones. Done a great job with this program. Got a lot of these young men's opportunity to play at the next level. He's got his club. They're going to move to 8-0 on the season. Hunter Campbell will line up the kick. 24 seconds to play. Campbell's kick is up, and it will be fielded at the 15. He get around the right side. He's got a little shimmy in his moves as well. Number 16, Colton Queen, the freshman, down this left side. Nice job setting up his move, setting up his blocks. Always like to see the young players get an opportunity to play and be productive. .7 seconds to play in this one. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Also appreciate you guys being patient with us as well. A little late arriving at the field. Again, please say a prayer for, don't know who the family is, but definitely got stuck behind an accident tonight. That it was folks needing prayers tonight, folks. And that will be the last play, folks. And as the Mingo Central Miners will move to 8-0 on the season, Lincoln County will fall to 1-7. As you'll see the teams come together and shake hands. Mingo Central wins this one 49-14. For Blake Justice, Gary Justice with the D&D Sports Network signing off. And please have a good evening and a better weekend.